further blacklisted from covering PBC events. But it's obvious Tank doesn't think before he says something, but Tank wants to parade himself around as this tough guy, and he from the streets, the mean streets of Baltimore and all this kind of stuff. Him and people like Tank are exactly one was the black community that try to shame black people for having a good upbringing and try to make it look like you some kind of sellout if you go to a good school and get a good education. That's what helps make black people better. Obviously, Tank still thinks like he has a sixth grade education, and sometimes Tank conducts himself like he has a sixth grade education. But yet Tank took the time out to try to troll Devin Haney. He just like a lot of so-called brothers out here. He got a lot of 50 Cent in him. He really only like to talk about black people. The funny thing is about Tank, he telling Devin Haney to get over what happened to him, but then the funny thing is he's the same dude that accused Ryan Garcia of being on PEDs and really started to put it out there. And it's been proven that Ryan Garcia uses PEDs. So let me get this straight. He didn't cheat against Devin, but you was accusing him of attempting to cheat against you, and you put every stipulation in the contract that you could to make sure you had well then advantage to beat Ryan Garcia, and you did. But I'm laughing at the part that this dude just won't shut up about Devin Haney. To me, Tank is starting to show that he got a little thing towards Devin Haney. I mean, at the end of the day, man, yeah, you sell out arenas and all this kind of stuff, but at the same time, you appear to be worried about Devin because Devin sells tickets. And the thing is with you, Tank, could you please fight somebody of substance? I know Ellie Setback have his head up your ass, and always praising you because you give him all that excess. But Tank, a lot of us see right through you. When you gonna fight somebody of substance? And that's real talk. When you gonna fight a meaningful fight? You already got your team out here, talking that anti-black fighter stuff and saying that black fighters don't sell. Is it the point that you are afraid of certain black fighters that could expose you? Is that what it is? And at the end of the day, you, to me, have shown you ain't really that hell-bent on fighting Shakur. You ain't really that hell-bent on fighting Devin Haney. Even though everybody says you could beat him, but it's something you see in Devin that makes you hesitant to get in the ring with him. So I just laugh at the fact that this dude continues to sit up here and keep Devin Haney's name in his mouth. What's going on with Devin don't got shit to do with you. You should be worried about who you gonna fight next. You should be worried about what's your next cherry pick. We all knew that you could beat Frank Martin. We all knew Frank didn't have the experience. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, Tank, could you for once in your life act like you part of the team? Could you for once in your fucking life get on code? You make black people look bad. This is why people think so less of black people. And I have to keep undoing what a lot of these young coons are doing. These young Sambos, these young watermelon men. I mean, could you please stop buck dancing? Shout out to the Raiders. Oakland all day, every day. They will always be the Oakland Raiders, not the Las Vegas Raiders. But yeah, Tank looking like a real goofy. This dude is such a hypocrite. Go look at all the articles. It was so easy to find these articles. Tank accused Ryan Garcia of juicing in several videos, but now all of a sudden Ryan is clean. Oh, Ryan didn't cheat. I mean, come on, Tank. You look, I'm just gonna go there, man. You look like a light-skinned goofy. You making the light-skinned brothers look bad, dude. Yeah, sorry I had to go there with the colorism stuff, but yeah, man, to a certain degree, Tank, you making the light-skinned brothers. And the funny thing is with you, Tank, you can't seem to keep your ass out of trouble. Every time we look around, you accused of hitting some chick, dude. So, I mean, you need to worry about what's going on in your life instead of going into everybody else's life, worrying about them. Calling somebody a bitch. You the one that's acting like a bitch. You the one that acted like a bitch throughout negotiations with Ryan Garcia, if you want to play that game. You've been acting like a bitch since this whole thing happened. Why can't you boxers stay on code for once in y'all miserable lives? I'm just saying. You know? Yeah, that's funny. And you know, Tank getting, what's up? You talking about Devin and Diddy, but you got Diddy giving you the Care Bear, you know what I'm saying? The Care Bear hug and lifting you up off your feet. You know? So I'm just saying, Tank, you making a fool of yourselves. You and your team talking this black fighter don't sell stuff. That's the biggest coon shit that I ever. And I'm sorry, man. I gotta call out this coonie, man. Y'all PBC dudes, like for real. Is there some kind of handkerchief head, watermelon man, Sambo contract that you have to sign? So I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, Tank, you looking real weak out here, bro. And it just gotta be said, man. But knock it off, Tank. Knock it off, Tank. Stop the BS, man. Stop hating on David. Stop hating on Devin, man. You worry about what Tank needs to do next. Worry about Tank. Stop worrying about Devin. Damn, are you that bothered because Devin had a father in his life? I really could go to the gutter with you, Tank, but I'm gonna leave you alone. But knock it off, dude. You looking real weak out here. You looking like a straight up fraud and a hypocrite. And how about you fight somebody of substance? Like I said, I know Ellie got his head up your ass, making you think that you big timing, but at the end of the day, eventually people gonna get tired of you fighting these predictable fights. So there you have it. Keep making excuses not to fight Shakur. Keep making excuses not to fight Devin. Keep making excuses to call out Terrence and then backtrack. So just stop the cap, dude. You looking real weak right now. I'm out. Gotta get back to work.